Hello, busy professionals and entrepreneurs. My name is Alisa Bloko and I'm a personal branding strategist on LinkedIn. I also offer service of managing company pages on LinkedIn. In today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the content that is being posted on LinkedIn. So what you're viewing right now is one of the latest contents that Gary Vaynerchuk has posted on LinkedIn. So this is really interesting. As you can see, this is the intro. Let's get this community on fire. This is LinkedIn community. This is LinkedIn community special, and I think a lot of good is about to happen with this post. Forget about me. Let's be a family in these comments. I'm so excited. So read this post and go. So basically, he's inviting us to take action, to communicate with each other. As you can see here, he said, ask a question if you are under 30 and answer a question if you are over 30. So this is really interesting. Let's jump into it. So as you can see, he has posted this 4 hours ago. You can see it here, 4 hours ago, and he already has like more than 2,000 comments and 2,000 likes on this post. So let's see what are the comments of the LinkedIn users on this post. Okay, so what you can find here is actually a bunch of questions that are unanswered questions, but we will not focus on those. We will focus on the questions that got some really good answers on. So for example, here's a question, and on this question there were 39 replies, and the question is, what is one thing we must avoid at all cost? Whether it's a habit, a type of person, whatever comes to your mind. So let's see what are the answers of these people. Here we have one. The one thing to avoid: going out in crowded place without a mask on. Thank you. Sanitizing frequently when you touch anything outside your home. Well, okay, this is interesting. The other one, in a word, fear. So to avoid fear, we react and are motivated from either a feeling of fear or love. It is really that simple. If this concept is top of mind, every reaction internally and externally will follow suit accordingly. So some others are, so what to avoid? Thinking you've made it. Always remember, you never graduate. We are always learning, and our purposes are ever changing as humanitarian and worldly needs change. Alright, the next one, avoid negativity in all its shapes and forms. I like this one. And the next one, what to avoid. So having a really nice idea but not acting on it for fear of what others might think in business or in life. Next one, what to avoid. Never go into debt to lead a more extravagant life. Vacations, car, going out with friends, buying a bigger house than you need. However, it's okay to reach a little for things that will pay you back, your business classes, books, etc. Avoid procrastination. And I said avoid toxic people, narcissists and psychopaths. Close the door of your life for them. The next one, for those over 30, what do you regret? If you were to give an advice to yourself when you were a teenager, what would you say? I like this question. So just do it anyway. Don't let them tell you that you can't do it. I wish I had done everything I do now much sooner. It took me until almost my mid-20s to not give a damn what others think. The other answer is not taking time to reflect on the accomplishments during that time. It's easy to be addicted to the process, but always give yourself credit for the work you have accomplished. Always live with empathy and do not let the ebbs and flows of the business change you from your authentic self. Next one, what to avoid, or what's the advice that you would give to your teenager self? Stop listening to those who do not like you as you are, and find the people who like you the way you are and you are meant to be. And have fun. I like this one. Okay, so the good advice for teenagers is anything written from Brené Brown would be a good start. Audiobook, podcast, TED Talk. And I like this one as well. He said, how about this? Ask for advice if you are over 30 and give some advice if you are under 30. Not until recently did I discover that my kids are teaching me more than I can teach them. That happened when I started including them in my efforts and asking them for their advice. That is how you build trust and empathy, humility, gratitude, and everything we need a hell a lot more of. Let's go, Gary Vee. You want fire, motivation, action. Let's go. Change the direction of the conversation, not just create it. Let's hear this one. I'm 20-year-old with 40K in the bank. Everyone wants me to go to college, but I want to build my empire. I want to motivate and offer winning ideas to teens who were in my position to get them out of their slump and chase their dreams. Should I find a way to use this money towards my business or graduate debt-free and attack the world? Alright, this is going to be interesting. University? For what purpose? Imagine what Gary Vee would say and take a read of M.G. DeMarco Unscripted, etc. I think it would be difficult to disagree that our educational system is broken. What's the best way to renovate a system that doesn't fully serve our educators and students? Would love to hear everyone's thoughts. So how much time do you have? First, we need to reform the job market, certification requirements, and creep. We need to really start asking why we are asking for the job requirements we are. Is it really necessary to have a degree and why it's necessary? That's the first major step. Second, the university system needs a frame of restoration. Oh, this is really a long comment. We're gonna skip that. Alright, so the other one, did you achieve what you wanted to achieve by the time you were 30? How did you feel when you didn't achieve what you set out to do? How did you feel when you did? Here are the replies. Yes, let's see. I think this will answer your question. All right. No, life got in the way, so she didn't really achieve what she wanted until she was 30. Life got in the way, moves, difficult marriages, etc. I let those determine jobs I took. I mean, I got the degrees, but didn't progress in the right jobs. I didn't choose wisely and often stayed with jobs that didn't grow me or appreciate me. Now I'm 40 and should be making a much more stable income in a position with growth potential, but I'm stuck with student loans and not much future. Well, this is really sad. I completely understand, having moved a lot myself too, even if it doesn't feel like if we are on the path we are meant to be on. Good things are ahead even if we can't feel that hope right now. Life changes. The road is never a straight line. It's more like a winding river. Know that it's likely that the destination you thought you were heading to is not the one you'll end up in, but it's the right one for you. Enjoy the journey. It's fine to have a goal set to age 30, but understand that setting goals also means checking in on progress and adjusting as necessary. Well, here's an account manager speaking. You might want to get that thing done by 30, but it's also okay if you don't meet the goal. If you do, awesome, good work. What's next and how can you set a new goal to build up the one you met? I didn't have a goal to meet, but I also didn't want to have wasted the time. Just before I was 30, I wrote down all the things I had done: travel, work, sport, relationships, and so on. I looked at the list and it seemed pretty good. Then I challenged myself to do the same amount or more in the next 15 years. I chose 15 instead of 30 because I couldn't really count the first years of life when I was a child. So think of all you have done before you are 30 and the so more before you are 45. If you are 25, create a list of what you have done since 15. Then set the challenge for when you are 35. Interesting point of view. Alright, what else we have here? I have managed over 15 e-commerce categories at one time at one of the largest retailers in the world. I'm now on the other side of the table and I'm working with over 20 different retailers within the e-commerce space. My goal from here is to begin learning how to lead people, but I feel like my young age is holding me back. What advice do you have to a young person trying to move up within the corporate world? Well, we just have, looks like there are only 2 replies. So find people who are good leaders and model their behaviors. A good place to find them is Marshall Goldsmith's list. That's good advice. How can a 19-year-old with not much work experience improve their resume and make it look appealing? Udemy. Hello everyone, currently in final year. So that was like only one answer. Anyways, this whole post sparked a lot of interest on LinkedIn, and I really enjoyed reading a lot of the answers provided here and hearing about different perspectives of different people from different backgrounds, and I hope you did as well. So much from me in this video. Until the next one. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that ring bell button in the case you have liked this video. Thank you for your attention and have a great day. Thank you for your attention and have a great day.